At guard, 6 foot.
It's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. And Minnesota has possession. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley finds Edwards. Drills it from outside.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Now, here's George. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The Thunder with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall finds Edwards. Randall down low. He's against Hartenstein. Randall passes to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Just 4 to shoot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Here's Holmgren. Still yet to score.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Count it.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wallace comes in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Alexander Walker finds Randall. And he converts the layup. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. From downtown. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Alexander Walker on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Floats one up. Reed misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now Williams. Basket good. Williams has got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Timberwolves on top, leading by just 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Cason Wallace. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Edwards looking it over. Shoots. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And at the top of the key, Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace.
Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Reed with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
To the paint from down low. Hartenstein against Gobert. Wiggins from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Timberwolves leading by 11. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Thunder trailing by 13. Williams looking around. For 3, Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wallace attacking, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up. The Thunder have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Puts up a 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wallace. 1:04 left to play in the first half. That cuts the lead to single digits. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Outside Williams. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Not going to go that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves lead by 15. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Randle finds Edwards. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Edwards got 21.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder, another three.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Conley to the left side wing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Tries again. He can't get that one to fall. Thunder trailing by 11. Dort wide open. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Conley penetrating. Turnaround Jay gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Pass to Holmgren. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Randall against Holmgren. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein inside, defended by Gobert. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Pulls it from the elbow. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. DiVincenzo against Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8. 34 seconds left in the third. Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Wallace against DiVincenzo. Wallace looking for an opening. Goes up the baseline. No good there. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder trailing by 15. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Wallace, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Inside, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Wallace.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's Edwards. Takes look out!
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on DiVincenzo. Fires at the elbow. Yes, that goes in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Reed gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Garza's checked in, and it's Conley in for Clark. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Over Conley, and it's blocked by Conley. Down low, Garza. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Edwards. And he finishes nicely on the layup. That's now 32 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Edwards dishes to Randall. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. Edwards passes to Randall. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Edwards. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Williams. McDaniels defending. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And the second free throw, good. Minnesota with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Edwards with it. Dort covering. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. That one a little long. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 18. And the slam by Williams.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
For 3, Edwards. Nice defense from Dort. Thunder shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And that one is good from Hartenstein. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Randall with the bucket.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
McDaniels against Williams. Holmgren wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Dort.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Wallace with the ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.